All right, let's see if we're live. Check, check. Yep. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another. This is kind of a random stream. I actually didn't even think I was going to be doing this tonight. And actually, probably like in an hour or so, I'll be on Zare and Ice Rex, Saturday Night Insanity. So I really didn't expect to do a stream. But I really felt like I probably should, to kind of catch everybody up with what I've been up to, and really, why has there been a lack of videos on my channel? And it's actually a bunch of different things, and um, then they just all added up to a bunch of things and a bunch of reasons. For one, my computer that I've been using, my laptop, has been slowly starting to bust, and it's just really old, and it's just starting to really just die out on me. And somebody very close to me gave me a new computer. It's actually a refurbished computer, laptop, which is only a few years old. And so I got that. And then there was something else, like the person who was getting it fixed up for me forgot to do one thing. And so the software wasn't right on it. And so he was fixing it for about a week or so, and I was working, so it was okay. But now I got the computer back. I actually, within 20 minutes ago, I finished downloading Windows 10 into this computer. So it's my first time using Windows 10. Love it so far. So yeah, this computer now has Windows 10. That's one of the reasons why I've had a lack of videos. During the time I was doing the editing, the whole editing process for my silent movie marathon, which took me about a month to edit because it was so much footage, as you can tell by an hour and 45-minute video. The rendering process and all that stuff for that was horrific because of the computer was so junked up, like just so filled with crap. It was just hell to render this video. And in fact, it was so out of whack and so screwed up, it took about 13 hours to render the video, which I've done videos that long before, like personally. It had never took 13 hours to render. Yeah, I did it in 1080p rendering, but it still took so long to render. And so I went ahead and you know just was tired of that. So finally I rendered the video, and then I set it to upload on the YouTube. Well, because my processor for the computer was just old, it was just taking forever. And with everything that was going on with my computer, and it was only filled up by like 30%. I had so much room on that computer, but it just started breaking. And I think it's because for so long when I first got it, I was downloading like bad software and stuff like that. I wasn't really censoring what kind of software I was downloading because it was always free software. And so when I rendered the silent movie marathon, it took, I think I timed it, and it was 26 hours it took to upload this video to YouTube, which it was an hour and 47-minute video, but I had never had a video take that long, and that was just such a pain because I spent so much time on that video. That's the real reason why at the beginning of November I didn't really put up a lot of videos, because I got in the swing of things. I got motivated again, as you knew from the previous videos. But it just didn't. I could not get the computer to work right, and so I was really excited when I got this one. It was definitely a huge blessing for me, and finally this week I got it back tip-top shape, and I'm loving it. Got Windows 10 on it. And so, but if you also follow me on social media and you watched my live stream that I did before, you'll know that I'm actually in the middle of writing a book. Like I've said in that stream, all my life I've wanted to write like a full-on novel. Done plenty of short stories. In fact, I still have all my stories right here that I did when I was a kid, like from my stream. I haven't cleaned up this area at all. That's why it looks all out of place. But yeah, I am in the middle of writing my first full length novel. My goal is to do 80,000 word novel, 75,000 word to 80,000 words. And so far, been writing for a few days now. I've been actually documenting on Instagram and Facebook and a little bit on Twitter. But just last night I reached my 3,000 word threshold, and I haven't even like finished the whole beginning of the book yet. But my goal is on days that I work, because I work like 12, 13-hour days, and it's just draining what I do. I can't just, for my own health, I cannot pound out a few thousand words on a day like that. And so as long as I get about 500 to 600 words on one of those nights, I'm good. And if it's an off day, minimum of 1,000. And so since I've only been doing it for 3 days, well, 4 days, and I crossed over into 3,000 words, I'm just really, really motivated. Bunch of support from friends and family. And I'm just having so much fun with it and documenting it every single time. And in fact, if you look at my Instagram feed, hold on, like right up, whoa. Anyways, you see all, it's really bright, but you could see where I've actually documented the amount that I've written each day. And so also, since I have you on here, check out my kick-ass new iPhone 6s case, custom made. I got from, what's the name of the site? I forgot the name of the site. I said it in online. Let me look on Instagram. I looked it up on society6.com. I looked it up, and it is awesome. It has like a big rubber piece around it, and it's, to help it when it falls and all that kind of stuff. And I have one of those glass covers on the front. So, whoa, dueling Ryan. Whoa. And of course, my background matches the front. Well, in terms of theme anyways. But anyways, yeah, that's really what I've been up to. But yesterday, I filmed like 3 videos. Filmed a few Keaton videos, Michael Keaton videos for my series, filmed a Godfather video for like that kind of stuff. And I have a ton of movie reviews coming. One thing I love that really drew me to YouTube wasn't updates. That's why I do updates like once a month or even once every 2 months. And lately I haven't really cared about doing that because my passion doesn't lie in how many Blu-rays I could show in a video and say, look what I picked up, look what I picked up, look what I picked up. And I'm really only referring to the people that really go out each week and they buy like all the new releases and they show it. I don't do that. I like talking about movies that I love. So there's gonna be a bunch more movie reviews on this channel, and just doing stuff that I love. Actually plan on soon doing a return to my analysis, like film analysis series that I did a few years ago. Some of those videos are like the highest viewed videos on my channel. Mainly, there's an Eyes Wide Shut one that has a ton of views. I think like over 10,000 views or something like that, and that's awesome for me. I'm not one of those to get like high views like that. But thinking about making a return, and it's gonna be like old and newer films. One I really want to talk about. I want to review and talk about Terminator Genesis, which is a film I loved, and there's just a lot of hate for it, which I understand, but I want to make a video talking about it. My Seinfeld series is actually going to be starting in January. Hopefully, my goal is to get half of the series reviews filmed, and so far I'm up to like season 4. And just got to get them all edited and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully in January I'll be able to start that. But recently, I also saw like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this one for the first time. Really enjoyed it. Had some problems with some of the stuff, the changing of certain things that are typically canon in Ninja Turtle universe. So I definitely want to make a video talking about that. And here and there, I might like want to review some, with the cartoon episodes from the DVDs that I have. I have a few of the seasons or the few of the volumes on DVD. And yeah, so I mean, I have a ton of stuff I'm doing. I just did not have a computer at the time to do it. And so very excited to have this back. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this stream too, because I wanted to test it with, get my camera on it, make sure that Hangout's working, everything's working, and I'm loving it. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let me look around. Pretty soon, there's actually going to be a Christmas tree right where I'm sitting, which will be awesome because I love this time of year. I love it, love it, love it, love it, and I'm really looking forward to Christmas. I already watched a ton of Christmas movies, and still got some gifts to buy for people, and probably I try to have all the gifts done for like family and friends by hopefully in the next week or so. Also, one of the videos that I'm doing for my Michael Keaton series is a review of Spotlight, which I love, 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 love. Really love this film a lot. Since I saw this movie, I picked up the book and read the book, and I actually want to read it again too. But the movie itself is just a masterpiece, and it's definitely the best film of the year for me so far. If on my list, it would definitely be the top best film of the year. I still want to see a ton of movies. I'll be seeing A Force Awakens. I really want to try to get in to see one of the limited screenings of The Revenant. Like, I really want to get in there to see that. I think I pronounced it right. Who cares if I didn't? The Revenant. Okay, there we go. I really want to get in to see that because Birdman, of course, was my favorite film of last year, and the director of that just is an amazing filmmaker. I love all of his films. Ever since I saw the first film I saw his was Babel, and I really love that, and I've liked all of his stuff since. So yeah, this is all working. Yeah, so really, I'm also going to try to do more marathon videos. I haven't actually. Hold on. Okay. I've actually always wanted to do like a marathon every month, but I don't think that's going to work. But my next marathon I will be doing probably at the end of the year sometime for January in terms of uploading. And only a few people close to me know exactly what I'm doing for that marathon, but it'll be fun. And also in January, I will be working on a little teaser video for year 5, 24-hour movie marathon, year 5. Don't worry, it's not coming around the corner just yet, but every January I always do like a teaser video or like a teaser poster for it, because by February 29th, I'm pretty sure, no, not February 29th. I think March 29th or the beginning of March, sometime around that time is when I upload my rules for the marathon, and I probably won't even get it done until like April. But it's crazy that we're already coming up on the time that I usually do my teasers for it. I just love to do the teasers for it because my marathon videos, me and my friend Luke Ryan, we've talked time to time about how the fact that those are like he does a bunch of stuff on his channel that he puts a lot of time and effort into it, and I do the same thing on my channel. But that's like the one thing that we've consistently been doing every single year, where not only do we put a bunch of time and effort into doing the marathon, but then we make like a full-on video with skits, cameos, and it's almost like our own movie that we're making. We consider them, even though they're just marathon videos, we put a lot of work into it, and we could actually say like it's a film, because like we do so much other stuff to it, like a bunch of skits that are like parodies of movies, and there's plots to them, all revolving around a marathon video. But the goal for these marathons is to open up your mind with certain kinds of films that you might not be into if there wasn't those guidelines. Like, it kind of gets you into those other films, but then also use your talent and love as a videographer, or if you consider yourself a filmmaker or a film critic, to just kind of just show off all those talents. Basically, it's just all about the love of film, and that's the reason why we do those videos. And I don't know if that's exactly what I had in mind when I first started it the first year, but by the second year, that was the goal. Of course, the goal was always to talk about the love of film, but to adding all the skits and all that kind of stuff, that wasn't even thought of at first. That was never a part of it until the second year. And it's just been fun ever since. And we do little teasers. People message me all the time saying, hey, when's the next marathon video coming? When's the 24-hour movie marathon video coming? And those are just fun videos to do, and there's an audience for them, and I love doing them. And so me doing little teasers here and there is like, it's like my own little, it gives me kind of, gratification for what I do, and makes me feel good because there's people that actually will be teased by those teasers and are really looking forward to it and anticipating it. So that makes it all worth it, because not only you just get to talk about films, but people out there, there's an audience for that kind of stuff. And I know, like, Zarin Isaac, Skin Slip, Styled Man, all the geeky.com guys do it. And it's just a fun thing for all of us to do. We do it all separately. We might watch each other's videos, and in their video, we might say, hey, I want to watch that film in mine. And I don't know, it's just a fun thing to do. And of course, I'm getting off on a rambling tangent about marathons, but it's okay. It's my channel. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this little stream. I just really wanted to get all this tested out. But yeah, Marathon 5 is probably going to be my biggest marathon video yet, because when I did the silent movie marathon video, I tried to full-on review and talk about my feelings and opinions about each film that I watched, which I always did before, but I didn't elaborate on it as much. So I know that my 24-hour movie marathon video year 5 is going to be a huge thing for me to do. And I just think it's awesome that it's been going on for this amount of time. I'm going to continue to do it, even when if YouTube ever fails as a site. If I have to start it on like Facebook, and if Facebook doesn't exist, if I have to start it, make the videos, and link it up on Twitter or whatever social network is popular at the time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this, for a long time. If I have to start up my own little website and just host it there, I will do that because it's fun. I love doing it. So yeah, so look forward to a bunch of content this week and starting consistently, through the end of December. I'm gonna do some little live stream reviews of some Christmas films I love to watch around this time of year. Some are films that everybody probably watches. Some are films that I watch that I consider Christmas films that I watch at this time every single year, because of it just feels cold and Christmassy. One film I'm going to tell you, one of my favorite films ever by one of my favorite directors ever, is Eyes Wide Shut. I watch that every December because of the fact that there's a Christmas tree in every single set. Every scene has a Christmas tree somewhere. Maybe not in the frame at all times, but there's a Christmas tree in every room in that film, or wherever he's at. And so I've always watched that around that time of year. And yeah, so if you guys are watching this live, probably within the next 45 minutes, let's say it's 12:10 a.m. my time, so it's Eastern Standard Time. So probably about 1 o'clock or so Eastern Standard Time, Zarin Isaac is going to be starting his Saturday Night Insanity, if it happens. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, but if it happens. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As you can check me out on Twitter, I restarted my Twitter account a few weeks ago, so I always try to include that. Don't do a bunch on there, but for the most part, I do. Everything I do on Instagram or even on Facebook, I do on Twitter. So it's not a bunch, but it's enough for you to follow me. And I'll be doing a lot of stuff with Twitter in terms of like Q&As and stuff with my marathon videos and stuff like that. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.